Don't worry, I got you. I also want to switch careers. I'm not satisfied at all where I'm at. This video is for you that are thinking about switching careers but don't know what to do. How are you going to switch careers if you have a full-time job and you want to do something else that also requires so much time from you? What do you do? This video is going to be specifically if you're working with something else and you want to switch to real estate. How you're gonna do it? How do you set yourself realistic expectations? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Noelia. I'm switching to real estate as well. Right now I have a full-time job in marketing and I'm not satisfied. I think I can do better. And one thing that I said on my previous video is that I love building a brand, doing marketing, dealing with sales, and having a customer journey and all of that, which things that I already have experienced before. And I want to do that for myself, not for somebody else. And one field that I saw that I have the flexibility to do that and of course make some good money is in real estate. That's why I decided to switch careers. And now come with me, they're gonna show you exactly how and things that you should take into considerations before switching. So the first thing first is search the industry, search real estate, have an idea of what the business is about. So we know that real estate, you are a business owner, so you have to have an entrepreneurial mindset. You have to know that your success or not success will depend directly on you. You are your brand, you are the product. And now the biggest brokerage in the game, they are cloud-based, which means that they use 100% technology. You don't go to an office. Of course, depends on what you identify yourself with, but the biggest ones, the ones that I particularly identify myself with, are the brokerages that are 100% online. So do you have those skills? Are you able to deal with the full business, with the new business, with everything online? If not, you still need to know how to search on the MLS, how to prospect, how to do all of that. So do you know those skills? The brokers that you're looking for, they provide you those skills. How does that work? Other thing that you need to know that many realtors struggle with is how to generate leads. And we know that nowadays, most of the successful realtors, they generate leads from their phones. Do you know how to do it? Are you familiar with those things? Are you familiar with social media? So basically, you need to ask yourself 4 questions. What do they want? What do you need to know in order to become a realtor? What do you have? You probably have experience before in your previous job and the job that you are right now. So what is your experience? Don't think you're going to start from zero because nobody starts from zero. Everybody has life experience and those things count. What is the gap? What it is from what they want and what you have? What is the gap from one to another one? And what are those differences? So you need to narrow down everything, what is expected from you, what you have, and have an actual visual of what that looks like. Second thing is to set up expectations. So different from a 9 to 5, if you're coming from a job that you want to go to another 9 to 5 job, you have a salary, so you know that you're gonna, as soon as they say yes, we want to hire you, you know that you're gonna get paid in a month from now, which is not the case at all with real estate. And the first thing that we need to do is to see the data. So we can see that for new realtors, take in average 6 months for them to make their first deal, which means that might take you 6 months, again, depending on how much time do you put on, how much work, how much skills do you have. That can take you around 6 months to close your first deal, but doesn't mean that you're gonna get paid in 6 months. It takes a little while after you close the deal for you to get paid. So also keep that in mind. Other data that is really important for me to bring it out here is that 75% of realtors fail on their first year, which we can tell that the numbers, they're extremely high. So it takes 6 months for you to make your first deal, and then in a year, 75% of the realtors fail in the industry. Another thing that you might not be thinking about, because I am a real estate student, so I didn't have my license yet, but if you already do, or if you're thinking to take your real estate license, keep in mind that the fees, they're pretty high. And you need to pay those fees even before you start, before you sell anything. So yes, you can make a lot of money in real estate, but can be really challenging, especially if you're a new realtor and you have to develop so many skills. Even for myself, like I feel confident in the marketing side, in the lead side, on those related things, but I still find that can be really challenge for me because I'm not in the industry yet. I never sold a property, so I don't really know how those things work, the paperwork, the documents, and everything. And it is really challenge for everybody. Even though you have some skills, you might not have others. So after we have this first good idea of what to expect from the industry, knowing that might take a little while for you to make your first sale and get paid. And also after you take a time to study yourself, understand yourself, see what you're good at, what you're not good at, what the industry requires, you can have a pretty much idea how you're gonna put 2 and 2 together and see how long in average you can make things happen. With that being said, I want to give you a bonus tip that is something that I'm doing right now to be some steps ahead of the competition and not be around those 75% of the realtors that fail or make my first deal within 6 months. I'm still going through my real estate course, and of course, as you guys know, I have a full-time job. So what do I do on my free time? I not only study to my course because I need to see ahead. We need to see ahead. So what we should be doing while we are taking our course, so we reduce those signs of potentially not selling for a little while or potentially failing. So the first thing that you need to do is build your credibility. So people need to know that you are studying real estate. People need to know that you're working on it. People need to see you studying. People need to see you on a Friday night going through your books. And that's exactly what I'm doing on my Instagram right now. So I made mini vlogs. I show how do I study for my real estate exam. People see that that's a priority to me. I'm making public announcement that I am switching careers to real estate, so people know what to expect. I told my friends, my family, my neighbors. I'm currently moving. As you can see, my background used not to look like this because I'm moving to another neighborhood in my area. And already letting people know, everybody that approached me, so hey, how are you? Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm taking my real estate license, so I'm gonna be eventually working in this community. And I did it for myself. If you go on my Instagram, you can see all the posts that I made so far and what the content that I did before and the content I'm doing right now, so you can have an idea on how I switch things. And it's working so much. I have so many people that reach out to me saying, oh, I'm super excited for you to take your license because I want you to work with me, especially people that want to move to my city. So I'm having a lot of interactions, people that want to sell their homes. I have a friend that literally reached out to me on my Instagram 2 days ago saying that she wants to move back to Italy and she wants to sell her home. And she asked me, what is the timeline until I get my license? So people need it, people are looking for it, but they don't really know, they're not educated. And if they see that you are studying, that you put time on it, that you are a good professional, they will look for you. So that's my strategy on how I'm planning everything. So I make my timeline, I know what I'm good at, I know what I'm not good at, and I know what to expect. But I'm not just sitting here, just waiting the time to come. No, I'm working right now. So when the times comes, when I have my license, as soon as I pass my exam, I have people that is already warm. So we call a warm lead, waiting for my service. And that's what you should be doing in order for you to switch career and make your time faster. And that's it for this video. If you like it, please make sure to give a thumbs up so I know that you're here and you're not alone on this journey, and see you on my next video.